Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. I had so much fun playing with RGT last week that I just decided that we're going to sort of do it like the Heart of the Underdog little mini series, I guess, here on Meme Deck Monday. We're going to play RGT again this week, and we're just going to kind of see where it takes us. We are playing a deck that I've played on the channel in a few different forms now, a few times. This is Watergate. We have the big man himself, Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus. We are going to summon this thing if we ever get the chance. I don't care if it's optimal or not. I love playing Chaos Emperor Dragon in Go format. So if we get a chance, this thing's hitting the board and we are ripping off the effect. We do have a level 8 in Dark Magician of Chaos. This is the only non-water monster in the deck, but it's just so good in Reasoning Gate, right? You have to play this. If you really wanted to go a little bit more memey, you could play like Go Giga, Gaga Giga, something like that. But DMOC is just so good that I'm going to put it in the deck. We have 3 copies of Levia Dragon Daedalus. No one ever calls 7, so this hits the board a lot. Now, if they see a legendary Ocean first, a good player is actually going to know what's up. They're going to call 7, and, you know, that's not advantageous for us, but a lot of blind reasonings at the start, they're not going to call 7. We're going to get this guy a large percentage of the time, and then we can blow up the field. We can go from there. So backbone of the deck, definitely this guy, plus Ocean Dragon Lord, plus a legendary Ocean. From there, no level 6 in the main. I do have a level 5, though. We're playing Giga Giga today. A lot of you will know I like Catapult Turtle in this slot. I do think Catapult Turtle is a little bit better, but I had quite a few comments recently on some of the older videos, and people were like, you need to be playing this card. So we're going to play the Reptile Friend today. I aim to please here on Meme Deck Monday. So we're playing the big dude, and we'll see how he does. We have a level 4 in Abyss Soldier, and then we have 3 copies of Aqua Spirit. These are just very good with Reasoning. You can't hit them off of Reasoning, and if you, like, you know, mill other waters into the graveyard, you can just summon it out. Free summon, good against Scapegoats, just a good card in general. From there, I mean, the rest of this, like, it looks like a Reasoning Gate deck, right? Only 2 Giant Trunades in this version because you want to be blowing up their back row with Daedalus. So, Giant Trunade, it's obviously still very good in any combo deck like this, but it is a little bit of a non-bow with Levia Dragon, so that's why we're only playing 2. I went down to 1 copy of Dimension Fusion because I'm not playing the Catapult Turtle. This card can get a little bricky in these lists. The reason that I was playing multiples before was because it just synergizes so well with Catapult Turtle. So dropping that down to 1 here. We do have the 1 monster reincarnation here, basically to get back the Ocean Dragon Lord if we mill over it with Reasoning so that we can do, you know, basically what we came here to do, right? Side deck, pretty self-explanatory, just a bunch of cards that you normally see in Reasoning Gate sides, so I'm not going to bore you with that information. Let's get to the duels. All right, match number 1 here. Haven't done Paper Gang in a while. Let's just go straight Paper Gang today, I think. Opponent has the same idea. No, they have abandoned. They have abandoned the strategy. All right, so not going first, but that's actually okay for a lot of Reasoning Gate strategies. Now, if we get Scapegoat plus Monster Gate, obviously we want to go first so we can set our Scapegoat. But, you know, this is totally fine. His opponent leads on a Rhoda. You know, if it's Warriors, it's a bit of a rough matchup. Grab DD Warrior Lady. Okay. I mean, I already have the Ocean too. So if I'm able to get into Levia Dragon, DD Warrior Lady doesn't really matter a whole lot to me. We have Brain Control too, so if I draw 1, I'm looking pretty good. We do a little T set. You cannot fool me. That is DD Warrior Lady down here. Maybe. They definitely could search up the DD Warrior Lady and then set some sort of bluff. That is totally fine. I think I'm just going to set the Scapegoat. If the opponent has Dust Tornado or something here, that's fine. I have Brain Control to fuel my Monster Gate. And we'll see. Another Rhoda. Okay, that's fine too. Give me that sweet information of what level 4 and lower warriors you have in your deck. Maybe grab a Donzalug here. Try to get in there. I only have 1 back row. Exiled Force. Okay. Well, not going to be using that this turn, but there's the Pot of Greed. Okay. Should definitely be using the Pot of Greed first, but well, let's see what they've got next for us. We know about DD Warrior Lady and Exiled Force, and we know this is probably going to be a bit of a bad matchup. So, Mataza. Yeah, Mataza's pretty good here. I can't brain control that. Do I care to lose? I think I'm just going to lose two scapegoats. Yeah. I think that's fine because I want to get this monster gate going if I can. Lose a couple of goat tokens. No big deal. Opponent sets another back row. So here's where I kind of want a giant Trunade first. Because then, like, I could blow up the monsters and drawing another ocean. I could just, like, if the opponent sets a bunch of back row, I could just blow those up on the next turn. I guess I can't because they have Exiled Force, right? So let's just giant Trunade. Like, we're not even guaranteed to get into Levia here. If I hit DMOC, it would be quite excellent. That's very next card. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I do blow these up because, like, we think this is probably DD Warrior Lady, right? Just kill all of the monsters, get those out of here, and then, like, oh, it's Gravekeeper's Spy. Okay, so they do have DD Warrior Lady and Exile Force both in hand. I think I actually want to conceal the information that I have another ocean. So I think I'm going to get in for 26 rather than 28. Because, like, this thing's just going to die anyway. And we'll just pass a turn. So now, Aqua Spirit, probably one of our best draws. Oh, Snatch Steal. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, oh, and Reaper? All right, we lose the Dimension Fusion, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. I guess I get Levia back, right? We did it? Maybe. Gain 1,000 here. Yeah, thank you, opponent. How do I want to do this? I guess I Ocean first? I don't know if this sequencing matters a whole lot. I'm trying to, like, think of, like, what gives me the best chance to actually get off the Neo Daedalus effect. And I think, no. Yeah, I was thinking about just, like, using the brain control first. But I mean, they probably solemn anyway in that instance, right? All right. Well, we're going to lose our Neo Daedalus, and we're probably just going to lose the game here, to be honest. But that's over the turn. If we don't die, the opponent gets to see what fun they kept us from having here. Which is, it's fine with me. Unfortunate that we weren't able to pull it off here. That would have been hilarious. The opponent goes from having everything to having nothing, and we're just chilling with a 2,900 beater on the board. Now, they are at 2,700. So, like, there's a non-zero chance I could make something happen here. It's probably going to involve, like, reasoning into DMOC or something like that, or reasoning into another Levia Dragon. That would actually, no, because I would have to get rid of the ocean, so it wouldn't actually kill them. Oh, we're not dead. We're not dead. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay. Brain control would be good here. Snatch Steal. Not Premature Burial. We'll see. We'll see. There are definitely some draws off the top here that can do it. Opponent given some typage here. You should be sorry, opponent. You took the fun away from me. Oh, Upstart Goblin. Okay. Okay. Well, that's just an answer with extra steps. Let's throw down Upstart. And we're going to be drawing a card here, I would assume. Okay. Give the thumb just in case. No. 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 All right. Pass the turn. We were so close. Granted, they have to have another monster with 100 attack. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can muster that. Gravekeeper Spy. I want to make sure they have another spy in the deck. They do. So they're playing all three. Okay. We'll admit defeat here. This is. It reminds me of Thunderclap, right? What do we want for that? I think Tribe's interesting. Jinzo, definitely. We could bring in the Royal Decrees. Mirror Force is good here. Truenade's good here. TT maybe a little bit less. Well, they're playing Reaper and stuff. Maybe we do bring in a TT as well. I think 2 Trunade, 2 Decree is totally fine. So I don't need to cut a Trunade here. I am bringing in Tribe. I could cut Abyss Soldier. I think Abyss Soldier can be kind of poor here. We're leaving in Neo Daedalus. Don't you worry. Everything else is good here. Like, we could cut down on the upstarts, I suppose. We could actually cut down on Dimension Fusion. Then we could cut one of the spirits. That's totally fine. What do we need to cut? Probably one more card. No, a couple more cards. Let's cut card destruction. Maybe I just don't bring in the TT. Sure. I know that's probably going to be like famous last words or whatever. But yeah, I think this is fine. Like, maybe you could argue cutting another Aqua Spirit, but it's just so good in this deck. And I don't really want to overside. Yeah, let's just do this and go into game 2 here. Or maybe we'll actually get to do the thing this time. Oh, this hand's excellent. I think I'm just gonna lead on past the turn here, though. Yeah, go ahead. Don't have a Spirit Reaper, please. We have Reasoning Prima. We've got a couple of Aqua Spirits, a nice Snatch Steal. We have our Ocean. I mean, we're looking pretty set up to do something here. We just need some things to go right. Of course, the opponent could have, Solemn Judgment shenanigans and whatever to make it go wrong, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. Here's Rhoda, probably for a Donald or something. No, just Exile Force. So they may not have Dawn in that deck. Or it's already in hand. One of the two. Because, I mean, this looks like a prime Donald Zalug position, right? There's the Spirit Reaper. Okay. Don't take my important cards. Okay, Aqua Spirit is probably the best thing for me to get discarded here. So pretty happy with that. I actually have Aqua Spirit that can just kill Spirit Reaper, so I don't even need to use Snatch Steal on it here. Terraforming. Okay. That gets me an Ocean. How far into this do I want to go here? I guess, like, the answer is really not that far, right? I can just Terraforming for an Ocean. Summon out Aqua Spirit, attack Spirit Reaper. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then... yeah, this is fine. Summon out Aqua Spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and buff it with Ocean. And let's just get in 1,500 points of damage here. If Aqua Spirit dies, I can snatch the Spirit Reaper and just get rid of it that way. But I'd rather use Aqua Spirit's effect. Oh, Book of Moon. So that's interesting. I imagine this means they have an out to Aqua Spirit here. Which means I probably just need to snatch the Spirit Reaper and get that over with. Yeah. I like all of the other cards in my hand except for this Ocean, so I really don't want them to rip any of those. And we'll just pass the turn from there. So, unfortunate that we didn't get, the free +1 with the Aqua Spirit killing the Spirit Reaper. But we did get the +1 off of the Book of Moon. So, that's fine. We'll see what they do here. If they don't load up a field again, I feel pretty good about things. I guess best case, would they just summon Exiled Force and kill Aqua Spirit and pass? Okay. Blade Knight coming down. Sure. Aqua Spirit out of here. Do we have any more back row this time? That is the big question here. Oh, we don't. Okay, and I draw Pot of Greed? Okay. All right, then. I'm just going to go ahead and slam that down before I play the Reasoning. I have cards that I would like to draw first. These are pretty good. All right, let's just slam Reasoning here. See what happens. Even if they call it correctly, I have Premature Burial. I've got Scapegoat as a follow-up. They call 7. That makes sense. Oops, didn't mean to shuffle there. All right. Oh, they call 7. They get the Levia. Do I even summon it? Because, like, if I Prima it, they just Exiled Force? And I could get so much more value out of it, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna... we're gonna get greedy here. We're gonna try to get a little bit more value out of that thing. Maybe set up a turn where we can go for a little bit more, maybe? We'll see what happens here. Okay, we do have a back row now. I'm just going to take 16. I don't even need to flip Scapegoat here. Like, this is fine. I can take some damage. I'm not a Cyberstein deck or anything like that. All right, face down monster for the opponent. Interesting. Another terraforming is not ideal. So let's just go ahead and drop that. Go grab another ocean. And then we are going to continue to be greedy, and we're just going to pass the turn. Especially if this is Spy. Now we are in the camp of flipping up Scapegoat. I may take one attack if they do flip up a Spy. We'll see. Like I said, I can stand to use my life points as a bit of a resource. Just attack him with Blade Knight. Oh, no. No. All right. In the face of Robbin, Goblin, we're going to activate Scapegoat. I like what the opponent's got going on here. Okay. So this is not Thunderclap. This is a Robbin Goblin deck. That's so sick. I need to play a Robbin Goblin deck again. The last time that I did it on the channel, it was awesome. Like a dedicated Robbin Goblin deck. I'm pretty sure in that video I attacked directly with the greed has paid off. I think what I was saying is I attacked directly with a Sinister Serpent and discarded the opponent's BLS. I think that's what happened. Which is just hilarious. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I said we were going to do it. And actually, I think it's just the optimal play here. All right. Summon out the boy. And then this tributes, right? Yeah, okay. Always get that mixed up. I feel like I'm supposed to banish it. Here you go, opponent. You get to see the boss monster now. And everything goes away. Everything to the graveyard, please, including that Exiled Force, Smashing Grounds of Borg, Graceful Charity. Get him out of here. Yeah, get your face down, Mataz, out of here. That's Spy, Robbin Goblin. Goodbye, everything. Attack for 2,900. Oh, delicious. Delicious. All right, we need 2 more attacks. That's all we need. That's all we need. I need this card to live. That's a back row. That's not good for me. Potentially. It could be a bluff, of course. Oh. Yeah. Okay, with Royal Decree, I don't think I'm going to attack this turn. So I'm just going to pass. Royal Decree will stop all battle traps, and I think that's a big thing here. Okay. think we're clear to go here. And I don't need to activate Decree now. The only reason I would do that would be to play around Solemn Judgment. So let's get in there. 2,900 to the dome. How's it sound, opponent? I hope they flip a Raigeki break. Threatening Roar. No, thank you. No, thank you. I want my 2,900 damage, please. There we go. Opponent at 2,200. We pass the turn and we Rage. Come on. Hold. Yeah, they got a monster. Okay. I got a Jinzo. It's kind of like a monster, right? Unfortunately, all of my oceans are gone, so I can't like ever really do that again. Right? Yeah, they're actually all in a line here in the graveyard. Okay. I mean, we're going to attack and hope this isn't a DD Warrior Lady. Ah, Sangan's a DD Warrior Lady. Okay. Do I dare Monster Gate to try to hit D-Mock at some point? Oh, we get Moth. Okay. That makes sense too. Okay, pass the turn. So we have the chance to hit Tribe, 2 more Levia Dragons, Giga Gagagi Go, and D-Mock. Like, it's not a very high chance that it's going to happen. So we'll see here. Another Royal Decree doesn't do it. God, do I have to Monster Gate here and just hope? Because if I hit D-Mock, I win the game. I mean, I kind of want to, but like if I draw into one of the level 4s, which is just one, or draw into another Scapegoat or something like that, I really want to have the Monster Gate as backup. I mean, we've been greedy all game, right? So maybe we just go Greed Monster again. I kind of want to. If I hit D-Mock, I just win the game. If I don't, then I have to draw a certain like set of cards. Like, I guess Brain Control is also in there. All right, I'm going to attack the Moth. I'm not going to be greedy here. Like, they're forced to get back Smashing Ground here, I think. I guess I could get back Graceful Charity. Oh, Book of Moon. So they have another monster in hand that'll work. In that case, the defense on this is 1,500. No. All right, I'm just going to pass the turn. I just, like, the percentage chance of hitting D-Mock is just not high enough. I don't think. So I'm going to wait for, you know, Brain Control, Tribe. I guess the Aqua Spirits are gone. Scapegoat. I have a decent amount of those cards. Breaker. Okay. So we Book of Moon, yeah, and then we break Royal Decree. All right. That's fine. I've got another Decree. It's like, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, and they've got another back row. That makes sense. Ring of Destruction. Okay. That's a little late, but I'll set it, and I'll set Royal Decree, and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the opponent summons a Mobius. Who knows? That'd be sick. Or maybe we can get the opponent to throw out a Solemn Judgment, like on this Royal Decree or something. I think that's what we're going to go for here. They Solemn Decree, and then we hit them up with a lethal Ring of Destruction. Okay, just going to take the 1,600. And then I'll Decree in the end phase. Yeah. All right. Solemn me. They do have the Solemn Judgment. Okay. Yep. And then, in case that is a Solemn Judgment, Le Ring of Destruction on the Breaker. Is this one okay? You've only got this one to activate. Oh, they got another Solemn, man. Okay. Okay. I think it was right to play it there. Oh. Monster Reincarnation. That gets back Aqua Spirit, and then I can go into Jinzo? Okay. Okay. I mean, what are the chances they have third Solemn Judgment? It cannot be that high, right? I guess they could have Torrential for the Aqua Spirit here. Sorry, I hit normal summon instead of special summon. All right, here's Jinzo. Solemn me. They don't have it. All right, let's get in there. We got it. Let's go. What a game 2. Okay. Robbin Goblin deck. Okay, so I definitely want TT now. Book of Moon I still kind of don't need. Really love the decrees here. Obviously, Mirror Force, obviously very good. What if I just cut a Terraforming? Or, you know, the opponent's calling 7. What if I just cut a Daedalus? I think that's fine. I still have 2 in the deck. That's totally enough. Just helps like have a higher chance of actually hitting on the reasoning here. Yeah, let's just do that and call it good. And let's see if we can take down this game 3 in Ocean Dragonlord Manor again. It was unfortunate that Ocean Dragonlord didn't quite get to go the distance there, but that was a sick end. Especially with the opponent having the double Solemn there. That was awesome. All right. Opponent leading on Rhoda again. My hand needs some help. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Brain Control, Scapegoat, a level 4. Any of that would go a long way here. I already have my Giant Trunade. I've got some protection with the Mirror Force. I've got Ocean with Terraforming. Okay. And there's Scapegoat. Okay. Feel pretty good about this. Just going to lead on Terraforming here. And go grab Legendary Ocean. And, you know, we haven't seen Dust Tornado from the opponent at all. So I'm just going to set both of these instead of, like, preemptive Scapegoat. We haven't seen Dust Tornado from the opponent at all. And, of course, it hits the Scapegoat. Yeah, that's how that goes. That's fine. I just really hate just like playing out the preemptive Scapegoat instead of setting it. I know it makes sense sometimes. It is absolutely the correct play, but I don't know. Having seen 0 Dust Tornadoes, I think we can assume the opponent's playing MST over there in a deck like this, but I don't know. We've seen a lot of cards in 0 Dust Tornadoes, so I thought it was fine. We haven't seen any King Tigers either. That would, usually the other reason to just go ahead and play the Scapegoat. Moth for Rhoda. That's fine. Not too worried about that. I just need something to work with Monster Gate, essentially. And we'll be good here. We'll see what happens. I might I might get greedy with this Mirror Force too. All right, Dynamis. Okay. So we have DD Warrior Lady and Exiled Force in hand again. Just like game 1. And we set a monster. Okay, well, I'm definitely not using Mirror Force on a single Magician of Faith. We draw into Heavy Storm. I kind of want to bait the opponent. But I also want them to attack with a bunch of monsters. So I guess I'm not going to set the Heavy Storm here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass. That's fine. But I want them to like flip up Gravekeeper Spy, summon DD Warrior Lady, and attack, thinking this isn't a Mirror Force. But Moth straight to defense position. Uh-huh. Okay. They do flip up Gravekeeper Spy. So that's step 1 of what I wanted. And just need him to summon out another monster. So I can hit him up with this Mirror Force. Now, if they... Oh. And they're really playing around Mirror Force here. Okay. I was going to take the 1200 then. I would have taken all 24 had they not summoned another monster and really put it in their mind that that is not Mirror Force. but not even attacking with the other spy. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need something that does something here. I guess like next turn I could discard Demock and we could go from there. But I mean, I'm just passing the turn again, right? I'm not under like a whole bunch of pressure. I think even if they attack with both spies here, don't summon another monster, I might just take it. Because I'm really just playing the mind game of this is not Mirror Force. You are okay to summon another monster and attack. Mataza. Okay. Switch this other spy to attack position now. No. Do I take it? It's 3,800. I would go to 27. No. No, I think I'm going to Mirror Force now. On the spy attack. Of course. Yeah, Mataza just a little too much damage for me. Royal Decree is nice. It's kind of not. It might just be better to discard Demock here, honestly. Yeah. 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 As unfortunate as that is, I'm just gonna go to end phase, discard Demock. The opponent's gonna summon Kaiku and just obliterate me. I know what's gonna happen here. But I think my best plan to win the game here is just discard Demock, Prima it back, and see where we go from there. God, I hope I can do something, get some better spells in the graveyard. I mean, Scapegoat's good. Oh my god, it is Kaiku. All right. I'm just destined to lose here. That's fine. Yeah. All of my hopes and dreams thrown into the banish pile. All right, need something good here, deck. That counts as something good for sure. I'm actually going to lead on Heavy Storm. I really, really can't let this Graceful Charity get solemned or something here. Yeah, and it was solemn. And like, I still have Giant Trunade Royal Decree as a follow-up, so even like throwing off the Heavy Storm's not really that big of a deal. If we can get Levia. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. I can't do anything. How do we draw this many cards and can't do anything? All right. I guess I shouldn't have discarded that, but well, oh, you know, whatever. We're dead. We're dead, right? The opponent's gonna just kill us. I'm gonna set my decree and pass the turn here and be very sad about it. But I guess like in the small chance the opponent doesn't kill us here, I should have kept that because I still have a chance to like draw into something to go into Levia. So I shouldn't have discarded it. I just got a little sad looking at the hand. But I imagine the opponent's just gonna go for the kill here, right? Mirror Force is gone. I guess this could be TT. It is a trap. Beware of my trap, opponent. They're not gonna kill me? Oh my god. I'm gonna get max punished here. I already know. I'm gonna draw into something to Monster Gate into Levia, and I'm gonna be just so sad about it. I'm gonna flip the decree here. All right, they have Ring. You can't activate that. And that's why we activate the Royal Decree first. Yep, no problem. I am safe for now. Oh, I drew the Levia, which isn't actually going to help me. Unfortunately. So discarding the Ocean Dragon Lord did not come back to bite me. What we're going to do here is we're going to run out all of the sets, including the field spell. And we're going to dare the opponent to attack with a decree face up. So we pass the turn. And I mean, we're just gonna die here. This was a very unfortunate game, man. This Kaiku was this Kaiku hurt. But you know what do you do? I mean, actually, even if I was able to Prima the Demock there, I could have gotten back Scapegoat, I guess. But they have an exiled force in hand. So Demock is not long for this world. Same with DD Warrior Lady, but I mean, this was a really fun match. Either way, I got to see a sick Robbin Goblin deck. We got to summon the Ocean Dragon Lord, so I'm happy. And you know what? This was a pretty long, grindy match with RGT. Something that you don't get to see a whole lot, but that's our first one. Let's go ahead and grab another. All right, match number 2 here. I don't think we'll be able to outdo that first match, but we're certainly gonna try. Give the opponent the U2 here, and we'll see what's up. What is up is deck thinning into Pot of Greed into Reasoning. This hand's fantastic. Never mind. Welcome to Meme Deck Monday, everybody. Delinquent Duo has appeared. Okay, we'll lose the Terraforming. It's not the end of the world. I think we lose the Aqua Spirit. Scapegoat and Reasoning are just really good. And Pot of Greed, obviously, is Pot of Greed. We're not going to discard that after a Delinquent Duo. Well, we're not going to discard that after anything, to be honest. Opponent T sets, hey, look, we didn't even need the Terraforming. Yeah. Just slam down Pot of Greed. Is this okay, opponent? Draw Heavy Storm and Levia. Do I want a Reasoning here? Kind of don't. I think we let the opponent sort of develop what they've got going on first. Yeah, I am going to set Scapegoat, and I'll pass a turn from there. I do have, like, Reasoning into something as long as it hits Ocean Levia Dragon. We'll see if that works out. It's not going to work out. Okay. We lose Ocean, and I think we're just going to lose Levia Dragon. That's fine. Keep my 2 high-powered cards here. God bless. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm going to flip the Scapegoat here. There's a chance that I could draw into Monster Gate off the top or something. And I'm probably going to be wanting to use Heavy Storm on the next turn anyway, because I don't want to leave any cards in hand for Duo. So I think this is fine. But we're just gonna get obliterated here, I guess. That's fine. All right, gonna drop the Heavy Storm. Book of Moon, okay. Upstart first. I guess like there's no way that I could get into Ocean. I guess there is a way that I could. So let's just go ahead and upstart first. We'll give the opponent 1,000 back. Card destruction. Well, not going to be playing that, I guess. Here's my Reasoning. The opponent, like, they've seen the Levia Dragon. They might call 7. They do. Okay. All right. Where's my Demock? Okay. Just Giga. I guess this is better than Catapult Turtle at this point, so you win, commenters. It's Moth, so let's just attack. We got to get that out of here. Oh, really? They grabbed Duo instead of Book of Moon? Why? I'm just going to set card destruction. That's an interesting play there. But heavy? Sure. Sure. I'll lose my card destruction. No problem. Oh. I see. Uh-oh. Well, I was gonna say, they have to go on a Gatling here. They can't go into Last Warrior, so, like, this is pretty dangerous for the opponent here. I need to flip all 3 heads. Yeah, they sure are. Okay. Oh, we're getting rid of the goats. Interesting. Okay. I guess... No, this doesn't actually deal more damage, does it? No, because I could have attacked over a goat with Stein and then attacked me for 26. All right. Abyss Soldier's not it. But it does some damage. And I mean, can't really leave it in hand because then they just duo it away. So let's just attack, get an 1100 damage. Now they're at 900. I don't know. There's a chance we could pull out of this. We'll see. Snatch Steal, Brain Control, Reasoning that hits. Yeah, Tsukuyomi's fine. Flip down Gatling, okay. Going for some extra damage here. It makes sense to me. Should have activated the Gatling. Let's play some slots here. All right, Tsukuyomi back to hand. And Snatch Steal. Ocean. Not quite. They can't duo me, so I don't have to play this out. All right, pass the turn. Don't kill me, please. Facilier does not kill me unless they have ring. All right, they have limiter. So interesting. So this is just a machine sort of thingy. Okay. It's not like it's not machine gate. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say here. We want tribe for sure. We want Mirror Force TT. We probably don't want the decrees, but maybe we want Book of Moon. Book of Moon doesn't seem too bad here. So we can just kind of bring in these, I guess. One Abyss Soldier's probably fine. It's Sook proof. Yeah, we can do that. The opponent is calling 7, so let's just let's cut a Levia Dragon here. We can cut our upstarts and then card destruction. I don't hate that. I think Defusion could still be pretty good here. Don't think I want Vortex. I could bring in Mind Control. They are playing Tsukuyomi along with Moth, so like they could definitely be playing like Cyber Jar, Morphing Jar, or something in that deck. Deco makes a whole lot of sense. So yeah, let's bring in the Mind Control. Let's actually cut a Brain Control here, maybe. I think that makes sense because I think what they're gonna want to do is like set up for the first few turns or whatever, and then try to kill us. So maybe Brain Control is actually just a little less good. All right, let's run it. See where it gets us. Let's go first. Maybe we won't get double duoed this time. Oh, terraforming with the Ocean Dragon Lord. Okay, okay. Let's go grab us a legendary ocean here. And then I think I'm just going to set TT. And we'll hold a ring in the back pocket for later. And pass the turn. And we'll see what happens here. If the opponent summons Stein and activates... Okay, now we don't have to make the decision on when to use the TT. They're just going to throw down MST. Maybe we die here. Okay, they are... They are an X. Well, at least they're playing X headcanon. They definitely don't have to be playing Y or Z. Aqua Spirit. Okay, I can't do anything with that just yet. I'm just gonna set ring, I guess. Pass the turn and hope I don't die here. I mean, it would only take 2 limiters now, whereas 2 limiters before wouldn't have killed me. Heavy Storm. Okay, well, we'll chain ring. We'll get that X-Head Cannon out of here. Well, I guess if they had 2 limiters, they just chain both of them there and kill me. That would have been funny. All right, I am free to be attacked. Instead, they're going to set a monster. Okay. Reasoning. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's slam that down. See if they call 7 again. Let's say you, opponent. 5? Oh, they did see the Giga. Okay. It is still in the deck. Oh, we hit D-Mock. We hit D-Mock. Okay. I think I'm going to get back Graceful Charity. And we're just going to be... We're going to be greedy here. Yeah. Let's get back Graceful Charity. I think this gets us our best chance of getting into this dude. Ooh. Mind Control? Okay. No Levia. What do I discard here? Probably Monster Reincarnation. I just don't need that anymore. Like, its sole purpose is to get this guy back, and it's already in my hand. I I like Aqua Spirit here. Like, I could just discard this, summon Aqua Spirit, and do a whole bunch of damage, but, you know, that's probably the play, isn't it? Damn, I could have left Monster Reincarnation. Like, I want to keep... Yeah, that's probably the play. I'm sorry, everybody. That's what we're going to do. Because I can see a clear path to victory here. So we'll take this monster. It is Tsukuyomi. Interesting. Okay. Now summon out Aqua Spirit. And then... Yeah, we'll just get in there for a whole bunch of damage. Tsukuyomi is kind of annoying, but I guess like I could set my Aqua Spirit and then force this back to hand so then they can't have like 2 monsters out here. That seems fine. Give that back. And then I've got Book of Moon if they have a Snatch Steal for Democ or something like that. Okay. And then if they do kill Aqua Spirit, I can get it back with Prima. I did miss out on... So I did miss out on 200 points of damage, but I think withholding the Ocean Knowledge is totally fine. Heavy Storm. God, I love this game. Let's throw that down. Game 3? Any game 3s? Yeah, we got a game 3. Okay. Did I see anything that makes me want to change anything else? We see swords, which, I mean, I could bring in another Trunade. I don't know if I want to do that just for swords. Book of Moon, I still think it's totally fine. We could be a little bit reactive here. I don't think I want spell cancelers. I could bring in Abyss Soldier, I guess. Abyss Soldier is good against the flips. So, like, if I'm thinking Mind Control's good, what if I bring in Abyss Soldier over Brain Control? Then we've got another 4. Oh, the opponent called 5. What if I swap out Giga? I mean... I usually don't like these sorts of mind games with the deck, but yeah, I mean, it might work, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. We cut down on the 7s. They called 5 last time. Now we just cut the 5 completely out of the deck. We have all 3 level 4s. Okay. All right. I can see the reasoning behind this. Let's hope it works here. Opponent will be going first for game 3, of course. Unless they want to be very nice to us and let us go first. I would not say no to that. See what we draw. Solid. Okay. No water to go along with Abyss Soldier just yet, but... I mean, can't argue with Pot of Greed, Snatch Steal, Abyss Soldier, Trunade. Yeah, like, this hand's excellent. Yeah, they set a monster and a back row. That's fine. We draw Monster Gate, which is probably one of the best draws that we could get here to go along with our Scapegoat. Okay. I, too, will activate a Pot of Greed, opponent. Mirror Force, another Monster Gate. Good lord. Okay. So I'm just going to summon out Abyss Soldier and attack. If it's Moth, it's Moth. It's fine. I just don't have a water to go along with this. It is Moth. Okay, they get back their Pot of Greed. Cool, whatever. I'm going to set Scapegoat and Mirror Force, I think. If they have Heavy Storm, I don't really care about that. God. It happened again. It happened again. I thought about setting it in the other zone, even though this is a different opponent. Not that that really matters. It's still a 50-50. Some people will automatically pick this slot. Some people will automatically pick this slot. It is what it is. It's fine. We still have double Monster Gate, Giant Trunade. We got a Snatch Steal to enable these Monster Gates. Everything is okay. And then we somehow get double Delinquent Duo this turn. Like Duo, Shallow Grave, Duo. I guess they can't Shallow Grave because I don't have a target. Premature Burial is not bad. I think I'm just going to attack here again. If they kill my Abyss Soldier, fine. Deco, fine. And just pass the turn. I even have Mirror Force as a little bit of defense here. So things are okay. Graceful Charity, pretty good too. This might be, if we lose this game, this might be the most fun 0-2 that I've had on Meme Deck Monday in a long time. All right, they are looking at the graveyard here. So maybe, yeah, we do have a Chaos Monster coming down. Okay. If it's BLS, do they attack? They do not. It's going straight to defense. Okay. We're going to lose Abyss Soldier. That's fine. I've got Snatch Steal. X Head Cannon. I'm going to roll the dice on this. If they have like triple limiter, cool, man. You deserve it. No! I thought I was safe from Dew. They got rid of the Snatch Steal? Come on, man. I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I guess I get rid of the Prima in case I need to do like double Monster Gate, do some sort of like Demock shenanigans. Because like I think I'm gonna need Trunade here. Man, I needed the Snatch Steal. Oh. Well, Brain Control. Brain Control will be doing its thing too, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna throw down Trunade because I need this play to go through. I'm gonna take the BLS here. And yeah, I think it is better just to attack first. I guess like I could get into Demock, but I'm just gonna take the free damage here. Attacking the X-Head Cannon. It's 4,200 damage. Like it's a lot. So we'll just go ahead and grab that, and then I'll Monster Gate the BLS away. I hit Tribe. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to Monster Gate again here. Just kind of wait till next turn. I'll set the Mirror Force and hope that, you know, can hold off any attack or whatever. And then, I don't know. The opponent has back row that they can set. But we'll see. They left in Knock. I was fine with them just attacking with a Sook. I'm not going to use Mirror Force here. Because they left in Knock. Okay. Gonna need something good off the top here. Alright. Alright. I'll accept Scapegoat. I'm gonna set it again. And hope they don't have Dust Tornado here. They do not. Okay. I didn't expect them to in this deck. But now we'll see what happens here. Definitely not out of it. The opponent is at 2,800. I think that's very relevant here. I think I'm going to hold off on Scapegoat for now. Aqua Spirit. Do I have a water? I do not. Okay. All right. Just going to pass a turn. What I really want to do is wait for a Heavy Storm, another Giant Trunade, something like that, to go off if I can. But we'll see. It's Moth. Oh, they got back Pot of Greed. Thank God they didn't get Duo. This is fine. I would much rather them draw cards than them take away my Monster Gate here. I probably should have set Monster Gate last turn, honestly. Trunade. Okay, I'll flip Scapegoat. Okay. So shields down as far as Mirror Force goes. Shields up as far as sacrificial goat tokens. Or I guess they're sheep tokens. Enemy controller. I think I'm dead. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You got limiter? All right. All right, we're dead. Double limiter. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm dead here. Give the opponent the GG. Unfortunately, it's an 0-2 for the video. It doesn't feel like an 0-2 for the video. I had a lot of fun in this one. This was definitely one of the more fun RGT videos that I have done. We got to do Ocean Dragon Lord things. We had a lot of like really really cool turns. We had some cool decisions. We got to lose to like a bunch of limiter removals and a bunch of duos. Opponent had like full Trinity. They activated Pot of Greed twice this one. They had the BLS. Yeah. I mean, opponent had it all. I just wasn't winning this one. But yeah, pretty sick for an O2. I think this deck is like you're never gonna see. It's not as good as like the Chaos RGT or Machine Gate or something like that. So you're never gonna see this on like in like a major tournament. There are other water decks I think that are better than this, but I think this deck's it's kind of okay for a meme deck, right? But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, O2 this week, but that is okay because I enjoyed it and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. We'll be back with the next one.